Auxano Ministries Slideshows presents What is Love? Most people think love is attraction to the opposite sex, where in reality lust is what they feel. It's easy to be confused. Both words start with the same letter, L, but end in very different places. Love ends with E, which stands for everything. Lust ends in T, which stands for toilet. True love, God's love or biblical love, is defined as meeting the physical needs of your neighbor. Don't go to your neighbor's house after dinner and love his wife or her husband. That's not what Jesus meant. Jesus said in Matthew 5:42-48, "You have heard it was said, 'You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, pray for those who despitefully use you, so that you may become sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes the sun shine on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust." So then, love is meeting the physical needs of your fellow man, nothing more than that. For God makes his sun to rise on the evil and on the good. This is unconditional love. God sends his rain on the just and on the unjust, more unconditional love. These things proclaim God's love through physical provisions for man. This love is unconditional. He sends it on the just and on the unjust. Non-judgmental. It's not centered in the excellency of the object. He doesn't care if you're ugly or beautiful. Love has nothing to do with feelings, has nothing to do with emotions, has nothing to do with likes or dislikes. Jesus said, love your enemies. He didn't say you had to like them. That would be unreasonable. Love should not involve emotions or feelings. Even if an enemy comes to your door and says, I'm hungry, give him something to eat. I'm thirsty, give him something to drink. I'm naked, give him some clothing. I lost my house, give him some temporary shelter after you disarm him. This is so simple, people. You don't have to feel anything. Just do what Jesus told you to do. Love your neighbor or fellow man as yourself. The Apostle Paul explains love yourself in this manner. In Ephesians 5:29, "For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, even as the Lord does the church." In other words, man supplies the physical needs for his own body. He feeds it, he washes it, he supplies clothing for it, and we are expected to do the same for our neighbor. Lust is focused on the excellency of the object. It is attracted to the beauty of the object and cares only about itself. God's love, the love we're learning about, doesn't see if the object is ugly or beautiful, if it wears rags or expensive clothes, if it is decorated with bright lights. It simply moves to action and accomplishes the task it was sent to do. In summary, whether you feel anything or not, whether you want to or not, give someone a glass of water. Give someone a bite to eat. Give someone some clothing or shelter. You will be rewarded for your effort. Jesus said in Matthew 10:42, "And whoever shall give to one of these little ones a cup of cold water to drink, only in the name of a disciple, truly I say to you, he shall in no way lose his reward." Thank you for watching.